Hey. flips pages.
Now she's passed. Are you giving me the... I think it might be if it might be perhaps then... If it might be perhaps then... If it might be perhaps...
What's this one? wrote a song. Mark's been my best friend for many years now, and I wrote a song about one to kind of. That's a lot of months, years. I wrote a song to kind of celebrate what I think is our greatest asset as friends, and that's our. We're total opposites when it comes to almost everything. So I wrote a song, and we're gonna sing it for you now. Gay? Not gay. Just one thing. One thing. It's this shirt, isn't it? All right, I'm the gay one. Whatever. Thank you. I didn't want to help you in front of everyone. I like my toast buttered, and I'll take my drive. I dig the Beatles, I'm a Stones kind of guy. I have fine taste, and I like things cheap. I want to stay up all night, I just want to sleep with your sister. What did you just say? What? Hey, you said something about you want to sleep with me. I like the sunshine, and I want to nail your sister. You just said it again. Julia Roberts movies. I just want to fuck the shit out of your sister. You would roll. What are you talking about? You'd say, it's not cool. I'd go pick her up at a junior high school. You can't smoke my sister. Wait. Oh. Wait a minute. What? Whoa, goddammit. What? You want to fuck my sister? Yes. You want to fuck my sister? Yes. $26.50.
I got accused of being racist. 3 weeks ago on the telephone, I called the St. Louis Police Department because I had to pay a speeding ticket, and it was the last day that I could pay for it. And I talked to a woman for 45 minutes, and I got cut off from her, but she had all my information. So when I called back, this other woman answered and goes, "Hey, can I help you?" And I said, "No, you may not. I need to speak with the woman I was talking to earlier." She goes, "Did you get her name?" And I said, "No, I didn't. How many people work in there?" She goes, "Oh, that's just 8 of us." I go, "Great. I could probably narrow it down. She's black. Does that help?" And the lady goes, "How do you know she's black?" I said, "Well, because she sounded black." And the woman I was talking to goes, "Sir, that is racist." I said, "Well, I can tell that you're white." That's what white ladies do. They play the racism card before they ask any sort of questions or anything. She didn't even ask what I meant by she sounded black. Here's the story. Here's what happened. I said, "Hey, my name is Chad Daniels. I have to pay for a speeding ticket." She said, "I can't find it in the system." I said, "Maybe the speeding ticket fairy came and paid it for me." And she said, "Baby, there's no speeding ticket fairy." I'm not saying all black women sound like that. I am saying 0 white ones do. Unless there's a bottle of Aunt Jemima on the table and they're being an asshole. It's not like she picked up the phone and she was like, "What's up, motherfucker?" She won't. No. Because that could be a white guy with a backwards hat on. You have no idea. You have no idea. If you were walking down the street and you heard, "What you want?" and you turned around and there was a black guy and a white guy and an Asian guy, you wouldn't know. That's a gangster, right? That's like butterfly knives and cars that go like that. Throwing stars and Tokyo drifting. You get it. I should stop talking. I'm going to stop talking. Yeah, I think I proved my point. I believe that racism comes from intent. I did not mean to hurt anyone's feelings. I only knew that I had to pay this ticket that day. It was going to double in price, and I was going to have a bench warrant out for my arrest. I also knew there were only 8 women working there. I was talking to one of them. She was white, and the one I was talking to before was black. So God damn it, stop calling me racist. Stick your arm out, roll your sleeve up, walk around to all the other desks. When it doesn't match, drop off the phone. I have to pay this ticket. You guys are great. Thank you very much. to very much.
It's astounding. Time is...
Life's better when you're not bugged by bugs. Stem bug spray is made with botanical extracts, so it's a worry-free way to kill the most common household insects. And stem bug spray is people, pet, and plant friendly. So even if your connection is bugging out, you're never bugged. Stem bug spray.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know I shun fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning, I'm milking cows. Jebediah feeds the chickens and Jacob plows. Fool, and I've been milking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man of the land, I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in my hand and a beard on my chin. But if I finish all of my chores and it's finished time, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. Been spending most of our lives living in an Amish paradise. I checked my mother once or twice, living in an Amish paradise. It's hard work and sacrifice, living in an Amish paradise. We sell fruits and discount price, living in an Amish paradise. A local boy kicked me in the butt last week. I just smiled at him and I turned the other cheek. I really don't care. In fact, I wish him well. Cause I'll be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. But I ain't never punched a tourist even if he deserves it. And Amish with a truth, you know that's unheard of. I never wear buttons, but I got a cool hat. And my homies agree I really look good in black. Fool, if you come to visit, you'll be bored to tears. We haven't even paid the phone bill in 300 years. But we ain't really quaint, so please don't point and stare. We're just technologically impaired. There's no phone, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. We're just plain and simple guys living in an Amish paradise. There's no time to sit and fight living in an Amish paradise. We don't think we all play nice living in an Amish paradise. Itching up the buggy, churning lots of butter. Raise the barn on Monday, soon I'll raise another. Think you're really righteous? Think you're pure in heart? Well, I know I'm a million times as humble as thou art. I'm the pious guy the little omelets wanna be like on my knees day and night, scoring points for the afterlife. So don't be vain and don't be whiny, or else, my brother, I might have to get medieval on your hiney. Been spending most of our lives living in an Amish paradise. We're all crazy men nice, living in an Amish paradise. There's no cops and traffic lights, living in an Amish paradise. But you probably think it's nice, living in an Amish paradise.
Just because you wrestle alligators for a living doesn't mean you should have the skin of one. Say goodbye to dry and cracked skin with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash with Vitamin D3. Made for 24/7 renewing moisturization with daily use. With scents of vanilla and shea, people will think you've taken up candle making as one of your hobbies. And there is nothing wrong with that. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. Shop Old Spice now. Do I sing this one? No? Oh.
Say that you're leaving, but just for a day. Nobody wants you to die in LA. So you leave me alone, I sit nice. What will I do today? Today, while you're away. Sniff all your underwear, dress in your clothes. Measure myself inside your pantyhose. I know it's not easy to leave me alone, but it's more fun when you're not home. It's more fun when you're not home. You guys care if I take a break from making fun of myself and my family and just make fun of strangers for a while? Okay, good. So you gotta ask now, it's 2019, society's gotten very sensitive. A lot of thin skin out there. You know, God forbid somebody comes to a comedy show and get their feelings hurt. You know, get offended or get triggered or suffer some other problem that we made up. You know who never used to get triggered? Anyone alive prior to the 20th century. Recent invention. People, you know, they didn't worry about words as much in the past because they had bigger problems, to be totally honest. You know, they were worried about keeping their 15 dirty kids fed, not dying before 40. They didn't focus too much on words. It feels like they were so much tougher. It feels like they've become so fragile as a species. Like everyone's anxious or depressed. And I know some of that's real. I know clinical depression is real. Crippling anxiety is real. But you know what else is real? Choosing to be a self-indulgent, whiny fuck. That's real. What a sad choice. What a terrible way to go through life. I feel like there's more of those people alive right now than ever. You know? Because those people used to just die. Life got too hard for them and they just died, you know? You don't read about a lot of those people in the past. You don't read a lot of historical journals or diary entries saying stuff like, September 4th, 1812. But Margaret is furious with me for not helping with the wheat harvest. I explained that I would love to, but my anxiety is through the roof. And the wheat provides me no satisfaction anyhow due to my gluten sensitivity. Now, somebody will be outraged by that joke. Don't want me to stop telling it. That's a new thing now. It's just started happening in the last, couple of years. I get being offended by a joke, right? I get being offended. That makes sense. But now when somebody's offended, they want to take the thing they don't like personally away from everybody else. What a weird mentality. Instead of just being a grown-up and moving on and finding something that they do like. You know, I've had like a month ago, this lady come up after the show and she's like, you need to get rid of it. Get rid of that. No, you need to get rid of that joke. Oh, the one you just heard about 300 other people laugh at, you narcissistic fuck. That didn't matter at all? What is happening with that? How about I get rid of this relationship? It's ridiculous. You start taking away things we can laugh at, we just have more shit to be sad about. Is that the world people want to live in? Just cry and have everything be serious? Yeah, it's crazy. Laughter's healthy. I feel like I'm going to live an extra 2 or 3 years thanks to all the laughs I've had at other people's expenses. I feel like more laughter equals less murder. I don't have any stats to back that up, but it feels true. I feel like you can, continue to let me rant about idiots so I can start circling names on a people to kill list. Jokes or stabs, what do you want? I'm going to get rid of this tension one way or another.
Far left is going to go so far left, they're going to start to bend back towards the middle. And the far right is going to go so far right, they're going to start to bend back towards the middle. Then they're going to hit each other and collide and intermingle. And we're not going to know who's who, like the Sneetches in the Dr. Seuss book. And then one day you're going to hear this. Where were you? Hunting? What'd you get? A deer? What kind? It identifies as a deer. It's going to be a good day for America. Catch me out on my porch in my rainbow thong, just like, USA, we are back. I'm telling you, I know we're closer than you think. We're coming back together. I saw it on an airplane. It was awesome. I fly a lot, so I get upgraded a lot. And I was in first class one time on a flight from San Jose to Sacramento. And that's not right. That would be the dumbest fucking flight you could ever take. Like, how far is the drive? Half hour. Rent a plane, motherfucker. What is this shit? What am I, Lewis and Clark all of a sudden? It was from Salt Lake City to San Jose. That was the flight. Jesus Christ. Could you even imagine going anywhere with me? It's just like, where are you going? I got a lot of miles, dude. I'm flying it. Steal a plane if I have to. Doesn't matter. So I'm on this flight. It doesn't fucking matter where it's going or where it originated. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. This has nothing to do with anything. And I'm like, hold on, let me just check the flight log. I'll be right back. I mean, what is happening? So I'm on this flight. I have a first class ticket. I walk on the plane. There's two men standing in the aisle, and they're talking about something. I go, what are you guys doing? And they go, well, we're trying to figure out if we can switch the seating chart up here so we can sit next to our wives. And I was like, okay. So I sat in my seat. And then this one guy, he was sitting all by himself. He goes, I'll move wherever you need me to. That helps. And it did. So then they got to sit next to their wives on this flight. And then the guy came back, and he sat right across the aisle from me, and there was an empty seat next to him. And I said, whoever sits there, I'm going to tell that dude that's my wife, and I want to sit next to her on the flight and see if he'll switch. But a woman did not get on the plane. A gigantic man did. A gigantic man where he had to bend down to get on and then stay bent all the way to his seat. He was so huge. He had on cowboy boots. He had on jeans that have little road maps on the back pocket. You've seen them. He had on a backpack that said Toby Keith and Friends 14th Annual Golf Outing. And he had a hat that was bent so severely in front that it was touching. It was a perfect circle. Like he pulled it down to see further when he was hunting. Like he's like, hold on. Oh yeah, that identifies as deer right there. And he's walking back, and I go, no way. And then he goes, that's my seat. And the guy gets up, I go, hey man, you're not gonna believe this. That's my husband. And I'd love to sit next to him during this flight. And the guy turns around and he goes, what? And I was like, oh, he wasn't even on the flight the whole time. How would he have known any of these jokes? I was going to get on his ass about it. Have a sense of humor, man. And I was like, how would he know? So I was going to apologize, go, hey, sorry about that. And then I was going to explain the rest of what had happened. And he goes, oh, you're sorry? Because I told you out in the gate, we don't have to sit next to each other on the plane. We're going to be on vacation together for 2 weeks. Oh my God, I was like, what is this? Whose airline is it anyway? This is... But then I wanted to get in on the action. So I go, every time your mom calls, she says I'm not romantic enough, so I thought we could hold hands on the way to vacation. Excuse me. And then he smirked and gave me like a little, all right. And I thought we were done. We weren't. Because then he said, at least my mom calls. Your mom hasn't talked to me or the kids for over 2 years. Do you understand what just happened? He gave us a family. We are closer than you think, you guys. You guys were fucking fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much.
New neighbors.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
New businesses.
Welcome in.
New additions.
Welcome home.
Midlothian is growing, and so is Methodist Midlothian Medical Center, adding advanced, minimally invasive heart care to our comprehensive surgical capabilities and top patient satisfaction scores. A hospital with the warmth of home. That's community, and why so many people trust Methodist. Dive into summer glam and save 25% on cosmetics, skincare, sun care products, and great ways to look fabulous. Limited time only at HEB. So hurry in and shine all season long. Valid through June 18th. Excludes cosmetic bags, eyewear, and tough trial sizes.
So I want to share with you, it's called A Letter to My Penis. Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore. You used to watch me shake, and all you do is stare at the floor. Oh, dear penis, I don't like you anymore. Used to be you and me, a paper towel and a dirty magazine. That's all we needed to get by. Now it seems things have changed. I think that you're the one to blame, dear penis. I don't like you anymore. He sings, dear Rocky, I don't think I like you anymore. 'Cause when you get to drinking, you put me places I've never been before, dear Robbie. I don't like you anymore. Why can't we just get a grip on our hand-to-hand relationship? And the times are truly how we feel. If we put our heads together, we'd just stay home forever, dear penis. I think I like you after all. Oh, and Rodney, while you're shaving, shave my balls. Thanks a lot, y'all. I love you. To see you one last time. There's something on my mind. How do I say what needs to be said? The words are hard to find. How about bitch, give me my money? The money and I want it back. Hey, bitch, give me my money. Else I'm about to take it out your head.
I believe in the Zodiac. Yeah, I do. I'm a Leo and love Titanic. There's something a little bit morbidly ironic. My grandmother, she was a Cancer, and she was actually killed by a giant crab. This is a song about the idea of irony, so strap in. My dog's stomach was very upset, so I put him in the car and we went to the vet. And on our way to the vet, I killed a cat. Yes, it is better. I dropped in a child from overseas to rescue him from child labor factories. And on his very first birthday, we went to build a bear workshop. Water park gets burned to the ground and a tow truck gets broken down. I always used to cry when I left, and then I was raped by a clown. I was watching Al Gore on CNN. He was talking and talking and talking, and then, out of boredom, my pet
polar bear shot himself. I dated an animal rights activist, and one day she got really pissed because I was eating veal that was wrapped in pita bread. Pita, like, see, stand up, make and down, always sit and slouch, and I'm girlfriend pregnant on my sterile uncles. Out, Kevin. See, every day you play the board game, a risk. We never taken a risk in your life, and monopoly has farmed your stranglehold in the game market. A little kid died from suffocation when you choked on a game piece from operation. I can't grow a beard. That was not ironic. That was just. Bob Barker got all of my pets pregnant. My grandfather had Alzheimer's, and one day we were. State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it large.
Underway. Just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans and vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts, and savings and eligibility vary by state.
Save at Whole Foods Market. Get sustainable wild-caught fresh Alaska sockeye salmon fillets for 28% off with Prime through June 18th. Go with a honey soy marinade or make it garlic herb. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Cannibalism's bad. It is. I'm not going to argue with you. But if you had to eat people to survive, do you think they taste like their ethnic background? You can get as uncomfortable as you want. We're going to do this joke. Think Mexicans are spicy? Do you have to have chips and salsa before you bite into Jose, or can you just dig in? You know, guacamole's extra. I'm doing everybody. Chinese people, are you hungry 30 minutes later for more? Get ready, black people. Tastes like chicken. All's fair. White people? You don't eat white people. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. That's the way that joke has to end. It's fun. It's fun because some white people are like, After black people taste like chicken because I kind of thought you were going to throw one in our direction. Now you pretty much hung us out to dry. That's what people here in home. One of them works here. It's a joke. What if that joke kept me from getting into heaven? Get up to heaven, find out God's black. Yeah, he comes walking up to me. That joke ain't funny, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Black people taste like chicken. Oh, bow down, bitch. White people taste like macaroni and cheese. I didn't know God talked like that. He does. That's how God talks. I hope that doesn't upset anybody. I know that's a very stereotypical voice they use for an African American. How many black comics have you heard in your lifetime go, you know, white people? How are you good, Tom? Thanks for asking. I don't sound like that. That voice very hurtful. I don't upset black people doing that joke. I had a white woman scream at me once. What gives you the right to do jokes about black people like that? I'm like, listen, lady, my best friend is Cuban, and that's close enough. And she's like, I didn't know. Cargo Pant Joke remix. Yeah. Dusting off a classic, putting a new twist on it. You ever buy cargo pants, huh? Pockets all down the leg? One day I said to myself, Daniel, that's a lot of pocket space. Why are you wasting it? I speak to myself like I'm the Lord. I hope God speaks English. If I get up to heaven and have to point at a menu, I'm going to be pissed. Anyway, that's a sidetrack. Don't worry about it. I have a 5-gallon jar at my house I have to fill with change. I don't stop till I reach the tip top. Then a little bell goes off and I know cargo pant day is here at last and I dance. I put the cargo pants on with the belt extra tight. Don't want to have an embarrassing situation on such a great day. Then I take all the change, fill up all the pockets. That's heavy, so you have to train for 2 to 3 days beforehand. Mostly lower body. I focus on Kegel exercises. Then I get a car alarm. Not a car alarm with a car, just a car alarm. And I hold it to my chest really closely, and I walk around the streets of Las Vegas, and I wait for the first homeless person to come up to me and say, hey, you got any spare change? Then I set off the car alarm. You hit the jackpot, mofo. And I start pelting him with change, and that hurts. But he didn't care, because he won. He finally won. So he's jumping up and down. Call the pit boss. Call the pit boss. And I'm like, calm down, Stinky. I don't have to. It's under $400. And that's how Oktoberfest started. It's a true story. You have to go to Germany to look it up. It's a small town called Beaufort. It's on the Rhine River. Little boy in his cargo pants had a dream in '75. Yeah, that's my style of comedy. I like to do a joke that everybody likes and keep taking it farther and farther until no one has a clue what I'm talking about. Did you ever play this game as a child? The floor is lava. When you climb on all the furniture in your house and you couldn't touch the floor? You may have called it something completely different, but it meant the same thing. You were poor. I remember going, Mom, I'd like a Nintendo. She's like, the floor is lava. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with our house? Why can't we afford carpet? It's called 2 jobs, bitch. Get going. There's no responsibility.
This next song, definitely gonna lose a few of you. But I always wanted to parody a song 3 times in the same song. So here you go. This one definitely escalates also. I should have played this one. I was walking one day with my puppy. I saw my buddy drinking coffee by himself, and so I called him to see what he was doing. He looked at the phone, but he didn't pick up. So that's me. It's me calling. You saw me. Me calling. I know my grandma. She's quite an old lady. Been in a wheelchair for 29 years. And then one day, watching TV, she reached for the remote control, fell out of her chair, and now she's you know she's If you didn't like that verse, I'd walk the fuck out for the next. If you didn't handle the comedy show in parts on the fucking street, see you later. By the way, I'm serious, this next verse is really gonna bother you if that was
But this actually happened to me. I worked on a TV show with a kid named Corky called Life Goes On. He was very challenged, and then one day couldn't remember his lines. The director yelled, "What's wrong with him? Dude, he's free. He's free, so you know he's free. It's free, so oh, when I did this song last night, people started to sing along. I'm like, you can't sing along to this one. You can't sing along to it. You can't sing. I want to sing. I want to give you guys a little comedy nerd shit if I can. So, when you do comedy, is so much about timing and your inflection and your words and how you use them. So I had to really think about how I wanted to do this part of the song. So I've done it two different ways. I did it this way. Dude, he's free. Right? Retarded. And I did another way. I said, dude, he's retarded. And when I did it like that, people booed. And I'll tell you why. Because when I say, dude, he's you guys are making the joke before I do. I don't gotta do shit. So don't get mad at me. You laugh before I fucking say it.
Do you ever get bogged down with how much goes into being an adult? It can be a lot. But you know what makes all that feel a little less a lot? The perfect soundtrack. Take the work out of DJing your day. Upgrade to Pandora Plus with unlimited free music for every part of your daily grind. Time to start your Pandora Plus trial now and check that off the list.
What if that guy from Smashing Pumpkins lost his mind?
In my hand, just singing it. Did I leave him here in the kitchen, or underneath the cushions of the couch? But I can't find them. Henny. Oh, here they are. You said you did it for the dopamine. You didn't mean to leave me so fucked up. You did it for the dopamine. And could it be that I'm just not enough? It's so hard to accept that you're gone. I said I did it for the dopamine. You just did it for the You just did it for the You just did it for the job.
You're post-punk, post-grunge, post-rock, but you're not post the 2000s. The 2000s alternative scene lives on now. Give it a rest, Guitar Hero. And listen to Numb, 2000s alternative. Tap down to listen.
Just want people to think for 2 goddamn seconds before they shit some question out the word hole. This whole there's no such thing as a stupid question bullshit ends in high school. This is life. We're playing for points. And there are a shit ton of stupid questions. I was in the lobby of a hotel in Oklahoma. A middle-aged woman approached me and said, "Excuse me, is that the elevator?" You shitting me? What other door looks like this? No. I want you to name another fucking door that opens magically from the middle. There's 2 buttons on the side. Think people are walking in there and disappearing? Is this an episode of Star Trek? No. It's probably the goddamn elevator. I was at San Bernardino, California in August when at 4 o'clock in the afternoon it was 118 degrees outside. At 7 o'clock that evening, the young lady I was with asked me if I thought she needed a jacket. I'm a comic, so sometimes when people hang out with me, they try a little hard to be funny. It's awesome. Thought maybe this is one of those times. So being a gentleman, I said, "Hey, you fucking with me?" But she said, "No. Do you think it'll be chilly?" It's 118 degrees 3 hours ago. Do you have any idea what kind of meteorological event would have had to occur for the temperature to drop 60 degrees for 3 hours? Did you hear sirens? Let me tell you something. The temperature drops 60 degrees for 3 hours. Fucking jacket. Grab a lead vest.
The shit's gone nuclear. Planes are canceled. Right? Even if it dropped 40 degrees, it's still 88 fucking degrees. You're a beautiful girl. And your pants are on so tight. And when you stand just right, I can see it all. When you're on.
Hey, baby.
I asked for bringing me here, and thus I shall depart. Farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. You have. I have no.
What are you looking for?
Oh, there it is. Well, like there's one bowl, so where's the other? And there's a flamethrower.